Hello, my little vlogies. I'm calling you vlogies. I don't care what Mandy wants to call you, because I'm sure she still doesn't want to call you viewers because she's a weirdie. That's okay, she's my sister, I still love her. Anyway, this is, I guess, an introduction video. Since this is a weight loss blog, I guess I should tell you about my weight loss and why I'm trying to lose weight. And on a side note, me sitting here talking to myself is apparently really freaking out my cat. So if he jumps up here, just ignore him and pay attention to me instead. Anyway, I'm Tiffany, if you remember. I have the smaller hair. These are my Legos. Since we always try to show you our bows. I don't have a bow in today. Mandy makes all the bows. I make the Legos though because I'm more nerdy and cool and you should like me better. Anyway, these are my notes. You can see my backwards notes. I wonder when I post this if that will still be backwards. I don't know anything about my webcam. It's the webcam that's on my laptop. What are you going to do about it? Anyway, I started along with Mandy and my mom. We all went together when weight loss was on sale. It always goes on sale, remember that. It was on the 28th of January of this year. When I first weighed in, I weighed a horrible 290 pounds, which I always assumed that if I ever got to like 300 pounds that I would probably just kill myself. Because TV tells me apparently 300 pounds is really, really bad for you. So there's my cat. Don't pay any attention to him. Anyway, today is April 26th-ish. So it's been about 3-ish months that we've been doing this. And I weighed in today, this morning actually. Monday's usually my weigh-in day, but I wasn't here. I was busy vlogging with Mandy. Anyway. And today I was 271.6 pounds, which means in another 0.6 pounds I've reached my 20-pound awesomeness goal. 20 pounds is awesomeness, right? When you start at 290 pounds, 20 pounds is pretty awesome. Anyway, the reason that I decided personally anyway that it was time to lose weight was when I got engaged. I decided that it would suck to get married and then have a heart attack and die. And it wouldn't just suck for me, but, for being dead, but it would also suck for the man that I just married who was going to be with me forever, but then I just laid down and died because I wanted to eat everything in my bath. So a lot of people assume that when people go on diets, it's purely for vanity, that they just want to look better. And I'm going to tell you, I was never really bothered by the way that I looked. It never really occurred to me until I was in about middle school that I was fatter than the other kids. I'm going to tell you a story though, which I've never told anybody this story, so don't tell anybody, especially not the internet. The internet does not need to know my personal business. Anyway, in about 8th grade, I was on the school bus. One of my friends rode the bus home with me. She still lived pretty far from me, but we rode the same bus. Anyway, it was after we had just gotten our pictures back, and I was taking them home, and of course everyone was showing everyone their pictures. And she asked to see mine, and I personally just thought they looked really bad. I always think my pictures look bad, though. I think this image of me on the webcam looks bad, and my hair is not big enough and it fell down, and all sorts of stuff like that. And I was like, no, I don't want you to see them. I don't like them. They're bad. And her response was, I'm not going to think you're fat. And I don't think she meant that in a mean way. But if she didn't want to say that I was fat or make me think that I was fat, she still must have been thinking it in her own head that I was fat, or that I think that I'm fat, or, it's a weird thought because it never bothered me. I never thought that other people were sitting around thinking that I was fat, and apparently they were. And it's like, maybe they all think that and they're just not saying anything. And it was after that I got really kind of self-conscious about the way I looked and how much I weighed when, like I said, it never really bothered me before. And it just kind of stuck with me all through high school that, all the popular kids were the skinny ones. And, I was afraid that there were people that weren't going to want to be my friend or weren't going to want to talk to me because I was a fat girl. And that mentality probably stopped me from making a lot of friends. And not because I was fat, but because I acted like I didn't want anyone to talk to me. because I assumed they didn't want to anyway. It's a weird cycle, and I'm afraid that a lot of girls in schools go through that, having this poor self-image, and really they're kind of bringing a lot of it on themselves by just not, lacking the confidence to do the things that they really want to do. And when you're not confident, then other people, they don't bother with you, honestly. It's awful to say that, but I acted like I didn't want people to talk to me, that I didn't think I was good enough for them to talk to me, so they didn't. And whose fault is that really? I mean, I guess it might partially be theirs, but I mean, it was mainly just mine. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is you shouldn't base your entire self-worth on the way that you look, because you could change it if you wanted to, or you could be totally happy with it. I'm still not bothered by the way I look. I still think I'm totally adorable. Look at my little face. My little face is so cute in my own mind. I don't know if it is to you, but it is to me, and I don't care what you think. So yeah, for every person in the world that doesn't want to talk to you or thinks, you're too fat to hang out with, there are 20 more people that, that love you just the way you are. So don't be bothered by it. I'm not losing weight for any of the people that ever thought that I was fat. It's purely for this, I guess, the selfish reason of wanting to live. So I'm sorry if that hurts the brains of the haters of fat people, that I just want to be alive and don't want to fit their mold of a person. So yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry if that video was somewhat serious, but it's okay because I'm making more videos today, and one of them is about pie. So you should be happy. There's going to be pie. I'll even show you pie. You can't eat it though, because it's my pie. And after I film the video about the pie, I'm going to eat it. Bye.